Converse graduate, previously studied flute performance here at Converse, and then came back from the music therapy program after that was established. And I offer music therapy services around the upstate with different groups of people and individuals here at Converse as well in the clinic. So I wanted to share a little bit about music and mental health, and also share a little bit about my own personal experience with mental health. I remember when I was a kid, even being 7 or 8 years old, experiencing what I now recognize as symptoms of depression. I had no idea what was going on. I didn't know if that was normal. It was scary for me, and it was scary in a way that I felt like I couldn't talk to anybody about it. I continued to have some similar symptoms, and especially more so with anxiety as I got older, and really was drawn into creative outlets and art, and then music in middle school, and those were my go-to comforts. And I had started playing flute in middle school, and that really was like a balm for my soul. I think the camaraderie of playing with others, also the controlled exhalation of playing a wind instrument is so great for calming your nervous system. But of course, with playing an instrument and playing in ensembles, you also have to deal with stage fright. And I remember our first concert, and my body completely froze. I started to look down at something on the floor, and I could not get my face to go back up to the music, and I had to side-eye the music in the whole concert. So as I got older, I continued to experience these symptoms and push and pull with different things, but I never sought help or got a diagnosis until college, and the Wellness Center here at Converse, and seeing therapists there, sought help for somebody in that program, and started a medication regimen, and of course tried multiple different meds before I figured out something that would work, and also a host of other unhealthy coping strategies along the way. But figured out what was going on, learned more about it, learned more about what helps, what doesn't help, both on the macro scale with research and that sort of stuff, and then also what works for me personally. And I finally found a combination of knowledge and learning about depression and anxiety, and therapy along the way, and meds as needed, and also so many other things like creativity in my life, and spending time in nature, and having awesome friends and people who I recognize out in the audience that I can talk to openly about things. My faith has been a big part of my mental wellness as well. So I'm continuing to learn all the time, and both personally and professionally, I'm passionate about all the things that music can do for our mental health. So simply listening to music that we enjoy can boost our dopamine and serotonin levels. When we're making music with other people, we're having that experience of connection and camaraderie with other people, that experience of being a part of a group and having a sense of belonging, which is so powerful. Also, again, if we're playing a wind instrument or if we're singing, we're extending our exhalation, which helps calm our nervous system, helps our body to work better, helps our mind to work more clearly. So all good things. And I'm a firm believer that everyone can sing. You don't have to sound like Beyonce. You don't have to sound like an opera star or some of these vocalists you'll hear tonight. Singing is so good for us. It's such a powerful way to calm our system and calm our mind. And if you don't feel comfortable with singing, humming also is another great alternative. So I'm just overjoyed to be a part of this program.